Ooh, welcome to Turk Pride. My name is Sorjan. We're getting ready for senior night.
2022. In recognition of that, we'd like to give a shout out to the only senior on Cedar Park Christian, making her last appearance here at Sultan High School, unless she gets that 5th year of eligibility that she is joking about. Shout out to number 13. It is also senior day, and we like to thank our 2 seniors in sports med that are out here today.
As we have first senior recognized.
To help celebrate our 4 seniors in our softball program, by special request, our own Miss Mickey.
As one senior, Erica Gillis for Cedar Park, but also more importantly, sorry, we don't have quite, I don't know if we quite have the camera angle. The first senior, Lexi DeBach. Parents are Barbara and Mike DeBach. Unfortunately, she could not be at the game today, but she is still honored, Lexi DeBach.
Softball memory. Through my lower back as I caught the ball. Something she would like to tell her parents. Thank you for always being my #1 supporter and pushing me to my full potential. Mom, thank you for always running stuff that I've forgotten at home to school. And Dad, did you ever think that you could beat Mario? Advice to those that she leaves behind. Don't get in your head too much. Always listen to Dave when he says, put your hand over your mitt, surprising or not, but the ball actually stays in it. Alexandria DeBach.
Lexi DeBach, first senior, once again, unfortunately, cannot be here today.
Our next senior is Ariana Zapata Olivia.
The next senior, Ariana Zapata Olivia. She has 2 parents here today, Hector and Jackie Zapata.
For other activities, sports at high school, she played in the jazz band. Her future plans is to go to Bellingham Technical College in the fall. Her favorite softball memory, I got hit with the ball and Garth said, good job, take your bag, and I said, ooh, very sarcastically. Something that she would like to tell her parents. I need money for gas. Advice to those that she leaves behind. Always put salt in your pasta while boiling it. Ariana Zapata Oliva.
Ariana Zapata Oliva, the second senior for the Turks. As her father goes out to join her. Her mother was here, I know.
Next senior is Maddie Clough.
Next senior is Maddie Clough.
Crystal Busby and Eric Eggleston.
Her parents are Crystal Clough and Eric Engelstad. I believe I pronounced that right. Her sister is also on the team.
Get her associates in cosmetology. Her favorite softball memory is when we traveled to South Whitby last season, and Garth asked me to put in, and I flat out shook my head and told him no. What is something you would like to tell your parents? Thank you for always putting up with me and supporting me in everything I do. I could not be here without you guys. And Mom, thanks for supporting me when it seemed like nobody else would. And Eric, thank you for being the dad I really never had. I love you both. For advice to those that she leaves behind. If Garth wants to put you in, say yes. Because even if you mess up, just remember your mistakes are Garth's fault.
Maddie Clough with her parents Crystal Clough and Eric Engelstad.
Our last senior is Chloe Chenoweth. Her parents are Patty and Craig Chenoweth.
Last senior is Chloe Chenoweth, parents Patty and Craig Chenoweth.
Her other activities at Sultan High School are future business leaders of America. Her future plans after attending Lake Washington Tech to get my associate's degree in medical assisting. Her favorite softball memory is being able to come back after COVID shut down sophomore year. Something that she would like to tell her parents. Thank you for supporting me in my decision to come play again and helping me get back after my issues with my ankle. Advice to those that you leave behind. Just have fun, work hard, pick on Garth, and love the game. Chloe Chenoweth.
Chloe Chenoweth, parents Patty and Craig Chenoweth, and our 4 seniors again. Lexi DeBach, Ariana Zapata, Oliva, Maddie Clough, and Chloe Chenoweth. And also Erica Gillies for Cedar Park. As with senior night, we get to see some changes for Sultan. Both Clough and Chenoweth will be back in the starting lineup after not being there yesterday. Zapata on the bench for, I believe, her first senior appearance, and DeBach, once again, not here, but would almost certainly be starting if she was. So we've got a little bit of time until we get officially underway. We have umps meeting, which will take place. It looks like the 3 seniors for the Turks go out there. I'll be back, as we wait for the game to get underway, I'll be back when we get ready to start. Seth Sorgen here. Welcome to Turk Pride TV. As senior night, we have Lady Turks softball versus Eagles softball as a quick leadoff single. Schlicker pitching. First major change you'll see is we have Skeving in the catcher's role, and usual catcher Steele has been moved to short, along with Maddie Clough back at second, and Chloe Chenoweth put into right. So a couple of changes from last game as a thrown strike, and Skeving can't quite get the right she wanted on that, so we'll elect not to throw. Again, this is senior night, but maybe not the last softball game, as very weather dependent. Does not look likely, but you never know with Mother Earth. We may have another game, as that ball can't quite be fielded down. But tomorrow, weather dependent, like I said, we could be home against the Meridian Trojans. But next week, no matter what, Sultan will go to Meridian to play for the last playoff spot, as Erica Gillis pops one low into shallow center. That can't quite be fielded down. And Cedar Park, 3 batters up, 3 hits. They take a 1-0 lead. It was the first inning that killed the Turks yesterday. They lost the first inning 5-0, and then the next 6 they took 5-4. But unfortunately, that first inning was the fate, as Gillis will get a courtesy runner. On comes Kaylin Hilt to courtesy run. As steps into the box is Juna Alaharbi for the Eagles. First pitch on will go ball, and no one electing to run. It's a decently warm day, but sun has disappeared and the wind makes it chillier than it is. But I know, great work from the maintenance crew and everyone. The field looks great today as ball goes through. Runners will advance, so 2 runners in scoring position. As a flex from the third base coach from Cedar Park could have been a call. I think he was just, showing off the guns. Sun's out, guns out. As that pitch goes strike there from Schlicker. Schlicker given pitching duties once again, after a little bit of a rough start, she had a killer game for the rest of it and only let up about 3 or 4 runs, as this ball is fouled off, and we have our first ball on the football field. It goes to about the 28, as the football field is soon to be has to be groomed, tested, and then approved, and then it will be back to functioning. We hope that as soon as Schlicker puts on for a first full count of the game. So Alaharbi here has to look. She can take a swing, or does she play a little riskier and just take the pitch? That one, it says she makes a hit. Oh, Clough, it goes right through her glove, unfortunately. It's another run for the Eagles. That was hit well. It was a good stoppage by Clough. We know had an injured finger about a week ago. Hopefully a different hand, so we don't want to see her go down first thing senior night. So up number 8 now is Olivia Halim, or Halim. Ooh, I don't remember. I got explained to by the coach, and the whole time I was smiling, thinking I'm not going to remember these. So that pitch goes ball, and runner does go, but that was probably less dependent on the pitch and more of a gonna run no matter what. So Halim here steps in. I believe this is the last regular season game for the Eagles. They had their senior night last night, and now finish up their good season. They've had a very good season, a great season, and they'll be at districts. So other than that, Emmons on first, as this ball is skied. Foul. Can it be run down? Oh, almost had the legs on it. Out there in left field, that's King. I think Addie King, I want to say. Well, I want to say, I did say it. It's wrong or right. So here we go. Schlicker back onto the mound. Pitch on. This one. Make it 2 as this one goes to the 42-yard line. Luckily, normally don't hit the track. Our track and field team out there practicing. As counts 2-2, Schlicker looking for a first out of the inning. A swing and a miss is dropped. Third strike. The throw to Emmons is high, unfortunately, though. So 1 run will come in for the Eagles as ball goes to right field. Chenoweth brings it, throws it in. And so off that drop third strike, 2 runs in. And runner gets to second. So now Kathleen Moody is the next Cedar Park player to come up. Cedar Park Turks have not fared well against Cedar Park, but that is about to say for most teams, as this ball gets to the 14. Now a little bit closer to our relay runners. Our second leg of the 4x1 gets a little surprise as wind picks up just a little bit. Bunt shown, bunt done. Schlicker grabs, throw to Emmons is plenty in time for the first out. Runner does advance to third, which was, the goal of the bunt. So as Emma Minialo comes up, just 1 out. She'll look to put anything into play to make the score 5 in favor of these Eagles. As ball gets through, and that pressure will not be on her as she completes the circle. Or the diamond, apologies. Or the square. I'm personally an anti-diamond man. I just think they're all squares, unless I'm wrong. As this one popped right into the golden gap for a single, it should be. As out there, who is out in center field right now? The Turks, it is Hardwick. Out there in center. Once again, only 4 total seniors for the Turks, so they continue the theme of most Turk sports teams. Very young. Will lose. As that one goes strike, 1 runner will stay. As we'll lose a starter in DeBach, a pretty regular starter in Clough, and Chenoweth as well, who has had a little bit of injury, but is back in the full starting lineup today. So that one's another strike, quick 0-2 count, and been able to keep the runner at first. So here we go, pitch on for Schlicker, swing and a miss. Gets her first strikeout of the day. So 2 outs now, number 16, Avery Clayton. The DP they have it listed as. As this one's popped high, can it be run down? And Chenoweth. There we go. First senior play of the senior night. Chenoweth out in right field gets the call to do maybe her first fielding of the year. I know, maybe first home fielding as far as I've seen. And makes the catch easily. So Turks let up 5. And we'll have to go to bat now. But the same story as last game, and they battled it back close. They'll just have to see if they can repeat the story. as final warm-up pitches are in. Do some housekeeping real quick. Tonight won't be on Turk Pride, but come down to the high school, watch macho volleyball. It's class against class. I mean, it's just boys playing volleyball. There's probably about, I've never played volleyball in my life, but my sisters have, and that's probably the most experience that'll be on that court. So it'll be a good time. Tomorrow, hopefully odds do not look likely, which is why we had senior night tonight. Trojan softball versus Meridian Trojans home. And Sunday, it'll be on Turk Pride, but make sure to come down to the baseball field on Sunday. Battle of the Badges, police versus firemen. Me and I believe Dan Ballard will be there, providing all the action. As the first pitch from Steele, put into right field. So there you go, Steele, he gets called for hit-off batter, gets a lead-off single.
You guys aren't supposed to be up here. What? You guys.
Just, some students, we had a good view up here. They wanted it, but unfortunately, they're not allowed up here for reasons. Swing and can't quite connect. This is Hardwick, who's given the number 2 spot. So here you go, Gillis, regular pitcher. Cedar Park unfortunately lost their senior night, so we'll look, a little bit, look for redemption. So now she's just got talking with her earlier. Arm's just a little sore. It does a lot of pitching, but she'll get some rest until districts next week. As that on, Hardwick puts it into play, shoveled up to first, and does get the out. But Steele will get to advance to second. As Steele and Garth have a stare down. As Steele, giving some coaching to Steele, wanted her, I think, to round the base more. As Schlicker gets the call in. 1 out, Steele on second. Turks would love to drive in a run. Show marked improvement from last game. As, first pitch strike. That one's good inside. Not much you're doing about that. There's a good amount of fans here. A lot of fans in the bleachers, our usual field section, and then a couple on our back wall. A couple of Cedar Park fans as well who made the journey. Schlicker can't quite connect there. She goes down early to an 0-2 count. Here we go. Pitch on. Can't quite connect. Steele will stay. So runner on second. Emmons up to bat. You can see out there in center field. I'm sure you don't have a view. We have a nice little lovely painting with little Turk logo with the 4 seniors' names around. So Gillis again, Emmons in. That would go strike. So Emmons would love a good hit here. And bring in first Turk RBI of the game, but can't quite make contact. It was a good pitch and couldn't put bat on the ball. So a quick 0-2 count. Appreciate our umpires being here, of course. As always, the 2 make the journey, as that's called strike 3. And Turks unable to capitalize off Steele's leadoff single. As her and Garth will have a word about base running. And we will be back in just a second. As Turks finish their warm-up, Cedar Park back in. It's number 5. Malaya Nelson, who had I think maybe first pitch hit. But here we go. That's first pitch strike. Skeving will hope to... I said Skeving. I meant Schlicker. Skeving is catcher on the day. Some singing from the Cedar Park bench. Some teams prefer to sing, some don't. Turks don't have the attitude of singers. As this one's rifled into right field. Ooh, Chenoweth can't quite make the play out there, so her center fielder will come help. Continues to round. Throw will be late and inside the park. Home run for Nelson. So up next is Addison Hutchinson? It's either Allison or Addison Hutchinson. His first pitch gets popped over. Our official measurement on that one gets to, oh, the 20. Perfectly on the 20. As singing continues from the bench. First pitch, oh, it was high, but she reaches up and connects with it. Hardwick will run it down and throw it in to Clough on second as Gillis gets to come off. A good start for these top of the lineup hitters. As Cedar Park has been the only team I've seen, I believe the only team all season to hit it out of this Turks ballpark. You know, used to call it Yankee Stadium. As first pitch goes low, blocked well, though, by Skeving. Given some work. I'm not privy to the changes. Don't know if it's just a positional thing or getting other people practice at different positions. Either way, very capable. Both Steele and Skeving as this one's whacked hard right. It is outta here. Gillis sends it gone. Alliteration, my friend. So one comes in and Gillis rounds the bag. Speak of the devil as I brought that one into existence. Makes it 8-0. And senior night's well for one senior here. Not much you could have done about that. That was clear pretty far. So, well, Juna Alaharbi comes up. She gets to be the lucky Eagles batter to follow that. Schlicker's first pitch goes high and over. Some get it 2-5. His chance come out. Schlicker. Ooh, first pitch. Ooh, that wallops her in that calf, and she'll gingerly make her way over. So that good thwack to the calf there. She'll take her walk through as a way to stretch it out. So still 3 outs needed in this top of the second for the Turks. So here comes number 8. Oh, my sheet. Losing my sheet. Halim. First pitch goes high. Runner won't go, though. Telling her to fire it. Garth telling her might as well throw it, you know? It was a good pop-up. She would have had a good chance on it. That one goes low, goes through, and runner, no chance of firing in that one. Use my hammer to weigh down my papers. They're flying everywhere. As the sun peeks pitch through again. At least it's a nice night here. I say night, it's only 3 o'clock as this one's popped shallow right. Can they run it down? Glove can't quite put her glove in the right place. We'll track it down, though, and runners head to the corners. Close. Just couldn't quite extend it out. It's got to try to get under it a little bit more. As number 3, Caitlin Moody steps into the batter's box. She's got runners at the corners. First pitch goes down. Brumley puts her glove on it, but can't quite clinch it in. As runner will go to third. Smart base running there by Halim. As no one covers third, which allows her to easily walk there. Well, she ran. It was a good hustle, but smart base running there. As this one's put towards shortstop, there's steal, throw to Emmons is on time. So runner goes home to make it 10-0. One goes to second, but the batter unsuccessful in reaching first. Steal, just an overall great player reason, put on shortstop, even though she's not on catcher duty. First pitch, swing and a miss by 18 there. Chantel Rogers. Next pitch goes high. Count stays at 1-1. So this pitch goes in for strike. Count goes 1-2. As 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ump calls. Readies. Pitch in. Is slightly off. Whew, I thought that one was going to be good. I felt pretty good about that one, but sees so differently as this one's popped shallow short. Steal. Not a problem about it. And she... Ooh, it's talking from Garth. Schlicker forced to pop up, and Steele finds it easily. So runner still on second. First pitch on from Schlicker, swing and a miss. And that ball gets a little too wild to be tracked down. It's going to run down by Skeving, and Brumley was ready, but ball got too much of a jump off of her pads. Schlicker again. Ooh, that one goes... She tries to jump it, but hits the feet of 16, Avery Clayton. So I believe we will have Malaya Nelson up again. 2 outs, runners on first and second. She's got 2 hits already, including an inside the park home run. Malaya, as she smacks it again into center right, hits the back fence. Hardwick will throw in, gets to Clough, and that is a 2 RBI triple. Well, she's got a home run, a triple, and maybe it was a double or a single. Either way, she is on her way to the cycle. Doing herself the uni cycle. As stole 2 outs for the Turks. Runner 60 feet away. This one's in there. Schlicker can't quite put glove. Steele does. Throw to Emmons. On time. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Turks down 12-0. We'll want to salvage at least a little bit, but they've got some work to do now. As we get ready again, Lady Turk's batting continues with Amelia Brumley given, well, not given, just she's given the fifth spot. See if she can do anything. This first pitch goes ball. My scoreboard's disappeared on me. Gillis again. Second pitch goes strike, though. As calls from her dugout. She's got something on her wrist. I don't know how softball pitch callouts work. Swing can't quite connect. And ball 2 strikes. First Turk batter here. Turk leadoffs had a rough time of it yesterday, but Steele started off well. But Brumley can't connect for Turk's first out. As Skeving will come up, King on deck. The other two confirmed Turk batters, with the 2 seniors currently sitting in the 8 and 9 spot. We'll see them late this inning or start of next, as that first pitch goes dirt. Skeving continues. She had a pretty good game as catcher. As that one's straight down the middle, strong, hard. Garth laughing about something. Next pitch goes on down the middle. As Garth telling her she's got to swing to hit. That's the kind of expert coaching you'll get. You go join the softball team, swing to hit. I assume he also says in wrestling, take him down to pin. Doesn't swing on that one. Gets some plaudits from her teammates. I don't know how serious of plaudits they are. As Gillis readies again. Motion in. That one goes outside. We go full count. As Skeving hasn't moved the bat once. Pitch goes strike. 2 strikes, 3 balls. She could get that on base without having to move a muscle. But instead, it will be an out. So King comes up. Clough into the on deck. She'll have to wait till next inning unless King can put bat on the ball successfully. Gillis gets her call. Maybe it's intentional walk. It's maybe not. As ball, I think. I didn't hear a call. It looked like she checked successfully. Not too much of an official call, but that will go ball. She did not go. Gillis wants to check. There's no harm in checking. No harm in a foul unless you've bunted. And there's an out. Next pitch. King hits. Can it be tracked down? Backstop. Not huge here. And just in an awkward position between catcher and first. Zaddy. Count goes 1-1 for her. Gillis next pitch in. That's a strike. So 1-2. She's got to play, as Almold said yesterday, defensive. Unless she gets a pitch right down the middle, she's probably not going to get a good pitch for a pitch or two, as she fouls that one off. As left fielder snags it in. So let's get Turk field looking nicer. Hopefully we'll have the baseball field in good condition for next week, or a Sunday, as pitch can't quite be hit on. So we'll go top of the third. The Eagles lead 12-0, and Turk fielding will go out again. as we get back here to As we get back, Gillis into the box. As that one goes center field. Hardwick can't quite put the glove on it. Gillis will go 2, and she'll get told to hold there. As Gillis gets a double. As number 25, Alaharbi. Well, Gillis has got a pure single, a pure double, and a pure home run. So she is 1 away. She's one triple away from the cycle. Have to see as first pitch fouled off. She will need a pretty good one to go triple. Very much a power over speed hitter, as the home run indicates. You don't get a... As this one's popped infield fly. Clough makes the snag. It's her senior night out. Both starting lineup seniors now have a pop out. And so out comes number 8, Olivia Halim, or Halim. If any Cedar Park person's watching, give me a pronunciation. If the Senior Park coach is watching, I really did listen to your spiel on how to pronounce their names. I'm just Seth Sorgen. As next pitch on, this one, ooh, dug right field. It will be foul. Chenoweth made her run to it, but that was on the line. It was either an uncatchable fair ball or a near foul, and near foul is where it falls. So Olivia will keep her at-bat alive. Schlicker can do, stare down. Ooh, as this ball goes through for a ball, and advance to third, as Schlicker normally gets much warmer throughout the game. As I was talking with Sifferman, weather has caused not a lot of field time, unfortunately, for the Turks. So I think as the game goes on, they look better as they just get more accustomed to the feel of the field. As this pitch goes, ooh, just a little high for the ump's liking. Mark that one on my ump notes. Cedar Park fans won't. As this pitch on, goes strike. Went through the striker's went through the strike zone and then fell bottom left a little bit, but we go 2-2. Strikeout here would put 2 outs on the board and a chance for a shutout inning, but actually has to be done. Instead, it will be a drive to left. 1 run will come in. She'll continue to round. Throw will be to steal, and a double she must maintain. Good run down out there and left by King. So it comes number 3, Moody, Caitlin Moody. She's got a runner on second. As first pitch goes past ball, and as Schlicker will point her back to the bag. As our third baseman and third base coach talk, see what they want to do. Schlicker next pitch on in the batter's box and through. Not much of a problem there to the 60 feet. Not that difficult for her. Or the 20 yards. Or a certain mileage, which I'm not going to compute. I don't know, like 0.001 miles or something. I don't run for a reason. As next pitch on ball. Almost got the shins there. So 3-0 count here in the top of the third. 3-0. Here we go. Pitch on. That one goes strike. 3-0. Reminds me of Oreo. If you're ever doing a crossword puzzle, Oreo, a very common hint. There's my fun fact of the day. My daily fun fact of the day, which is the first time I've ever done it. As quickly turns a 3-0 count into a full count. Next pitch on, swing and a miss. Strikeout. My producer's looking at me. You got a problem? I think my producer wants to fight. As number 14 comes up, Emma Minialo. First pitch. Ooh, I thought look strike as it continues to roll under the umpire's feet. Get it 1-4 chance. Pitch on. That one goes ball as well. As Turks allowed 5 in the first inning, 7 in the second, have only allowed 2 this inning and would love to keep it that way. Even considering they started against the top of the lineup. She goes 3-0, but last batter was in this position and then 3 straight strikes. Gave that batter an unfortunate seat in the dugout. But not the case today, as it's a walk. 1-4 takes her bag as Chantel Rogers, number 18. Chantel. Or is it Chantrell? It's Chantel, not the mushroom. If you ever do find a Chantrell, I'll happily take it, though. I like putting them in my breakfast. Just mushrooms in general. As this ball goes through, ball and won't attempt to throw it down. I don't know. I never remember the name of throwing as a catcher to second. I was hoping Arnold yesterday was going to know, and then he did not as well. This next pitch goes ball again. That's 6 straight balls. Schlicker, Garth may want to call a time, let her reset her head. Let's pitch in. That one goes ball as well. Good job by Steele and Brumley getting ready to cover third. Some sort of chant from Cedar Park. I don't get this one. That one goes strike for 3-1. Schlicker takes her, circles the plate. Setting herself on, ready. Swing and a miss, makes it full. 3-2-2. Here, loads up the scoreboard as high as it will go. Will it clear out, or will it clear the count to Scene? And it's strike 3. We'll go bottom of the third. Turks only allowed 2 runs that inning, much better. And we will have our first senior at bat with Maddie Clough, Chenoweth on deck, and Steele on deck to the deck. As we get ready here, crowd a little bit louder here for senior Maddie Clough. Gets into the box. Now her mother and stepfather are here. Both very dear to her heart. As Clough into the box. Gillis ready, first pitch, goes strike. It's ready in the box. Gillis looks again, gets her call. Pitch on. That one goes strike again. Get quickly down 0-2. Come on, Maddie, gotta swing the bat. You know, send it over. There's a lot of support from her bench and fans. Next pitch on. That goes way high. Good job not swinging there, as that was taller than the catcher. Oh, and catcher sends it wild a little. Shake out the arm. Shake out the whatever that was. Back to her call as they look at the pitch. I didn't catch her also as an armband. Know what to expect. Pitch on. Swing, but can't quite connect. Clough. And unfortunately sat down. But now, Chloe Chenoweth, our other senior in the starting lineup. Know her mother and father here. Number 30, I can hear her mother cheering. As ever been here. Can't quite connect on the first one. Garth giving her some words of wisdom. Next pitch on. Ooh, that one was high. She's taller, though. Unfortunately, a little bit bigger strike box. So Steele on deck. Quick 0-2 count for Chenoweth. Next pitch goes strike, unfortunately. All right, so Steele will come up. Steele singled in her first at bat. Put a little looped it down. Doesn't matter really how you do it, as long as it gets done. First pitch goes ball. So as here we go. Gillis ready, back in the box. This pitch, Steele goes down the line again and can't be brought down by short, so Steele gets another hit. She's got 2 singles on the day, been most successful Turk batter. 2 singles off Gillis ain't bad. So with 2 outs, Hardwick gets put into the box. First pitch, Hardwick sends to third. Can she bring it down with ease? So Cedar Park still leading 14-0. Turks will go back out to field, hoping to continue a pretty successful last inning. As number 33, Lucy Alston gets brought in. Schlicker delivers first pitch. Oh, Lucy gets it to right field. Chenoweth can't quite make the grab, but a good stop to hold the runner to second. So top of the lineup, M. Nelson gets called to the plate. She's got, I believe, hits on all three. And I know she's got an inside the park, a triple, and a single or a double. So close to that cycle. We'll have to do a little bit, worse hitting if she wants to get it, though. Has to find a single. So next pitch on. Go strike. Throw will be just a little late. Good throw by Skeving. Good call by Steele. But can't quite make it. As this one's popped high. And foul. As readies again, Schlicker delivers ball low through runner to third. As this next hit is popped into left field, one run goes in, and Clough almost makes the turn and tag. A good throw in, but an RBI double. As no outs, Turks need to find a first as first pitch is fouled off. As it's Hutchinson, Allison Hutchinson. Cedar Park bench calls her double one, apparently. Next pitch on for Schlicker. This one onto the field. Onto the 29. Not quite in the red zone. Sorry, the 24. So almost in the red zone. Schlicker's next pitch is popped fair right. Sounds like it was caught. I cannot see, and it was. For a first out, Emmons makes the catch there. So Gillis comes back up. As the Cedar Park bench knows about the cycle as well as they call for the triple. The only thing she's missing to get to Amsterdam is this one shot down the line. And will quite be a triple as Emmons fields it easily. And Skeving roots her on. Me and Emmons both thought she was being yelled at by her catcher. So two quick back-to-back outs from two of the better batters. Good for the Turks. This one gets through. And unable to be stopped. So I'll check after this inning, but I think my score is wrong. No, I'll go check after. Appreciate it, though, producer. Mystery producer, that is Skylar. As this one's grounded to short, Steele, throw, Emmons. Turks stop it. We'll go bottom of the fourth. 16-0. I'll go check while Cedar Park warms up. Schlicker. Get the call. My score is right. 16-0 here, bottom of the fourth. So Turks need to get something going if they don't want the game to be called early. As Gillis will deliver first for a ball. Come on, Turks, at least, come on, Turks. You got to at least make it through back to the seniors. Give the seniors another chance at bat of redemption, as at this point, Clough, if we go bottom of the fifth, Clough would be guaranteed. Chenoweth not. So you got to make it back, Turks. Come on. As Schlicker takes 2 balls. Gillis gets her call again. It's probably throw a strike. Maybe a little bit more complex, though. Schlicker can't quite connect there. So, Erica takes a look again. Steps, delivers. Schlicker gets it in the air. It's popped to first, who does not have much trouble getting to it. So Emmons approaches now. Brumley on deck. Got to trade bats. A lot of Turks like to share bats. As Gillis gets ready again, Emmons plays it into third. Throw is plenty in time, though, so 1 pitch ground out. As bottom of the fourth may be short, unless Brumley has something to say about it. Skeving obviously hopes for the team, but if she does get on base, she'll have to quickly take off her catcher's gear. Pitch on! Oh, she can't quite get there. Good swing on the right plane. Ball was just a little outside. I don't know what you said, Skylar, but could not agree more. This next pitch. Oh, put into play! Golden Gap. There you go. A single for Amelia Brumley. And Skeving got to get her her pit stop crew out there. Come on, someone. Yeah, there we go. They're kings on it. Got to get those catcher legs off. I think they have to call them pads. Oh, you just got to untie it. It's going to be much more efficient to untie it than try to step out of it. And untied. Record pit stop. There. So 2 outs. Brumley gets a single. Skeving gets called on. As long as this could be a big single, because as long as she doesn't get thrown out, it gives both seniors another chance. Skeving ready. Pitch on. Low for a ball. As Garth and Skeving argue about whether she should swing or not. She didn't swing at her last at bat. But that one goes ball, and she lets Garth know. Does take a swing there. Grounded. Can't quite get it, but at least she swung and made contact. Tell that one to Garth. As we go top of the fifth, Turks take the field. Try to shut it out, and then they'll need good batting after. So Turks take the field. As here we go. Batters re-enter for Cedar Park with number 8, Halim, the leadoff. First pitch goes, ooh, ball, can't quite find. This is top of the 5th. Run roll applies to, you're down by more than 10 or more. You unfortunately end after the bottom of the 5th, but Turks do get another chance to bat to extend their senior night. Next pitch on, ooh, also just outside, 2 good pitches from Schlicker, but umpire does not give her either. It is colder out here. Took a yawn. I feel like I slept pretty well. This next one goes ball. I guess I just didn't have an eventful day. Helped at an accident, and that was about it. So Schlicker. Quick 3-0 count. All 3 could have been, honestly, strikes as this one's popped up to, oh, that one got pretty far as we go to about the 48 there on the far side of the field. She got that one pretty far behind and Sif's on it. Never fear, Sif is here. Or something like that. But this next pitch goes ball. And, oh, she was ready. On a ball, you are allowed to round the bases. She was ready to go. So next batter up should be Caitlin Moody. It's not. Subbed in is Kaylin Helt, who has been the courtesy runner of the day, but gets called in to the batter's box for Moody. So we go from Caitlin to Kaylin. He'll take number 12. Takes her position. Pitch on. Swing can't quite get. Throw will be late and behind. Good block there, though, by Clough. Garth appreciates the try, and it was a good job. Throw was off, but Clough was right there to put the block on. This next pitch high. Caught though by Skeving, and she'll... Schlicker. I believe there is JV. I don't believe we're streaming it. As this one goes ball bobbled. Skeving does well. Now there is JV, so if you want to come watch JV, come on down to the softball field. Weather looks fine. Doesn't look like we'll have any stoppage, as I can see the JV side warming up. So 2-1 count, no outs. Hilt's maiden battage today. Swing can't find to make it 2-2. Let him dance. Here we go. Skeving waits again. Steps, delivers, strike. 3, and she makes Hilt's voyage here not a desirable one. And also exchanges balls, you know. Hold up. Put that one up on the wall. The wall of victims. As next up is, oh, that one popped over. It is number 14, Emma Minialo. That one could have been. It was just a little bit too far for the catcher to make a turn like that. Umpire, get out of the way. Superseding of events. This next one's inside. As Turk's done a good job of holding number 8 there at second. Just trying to lock her down. Okay. Skeving. No, Skeving. Schlicker takes her place, but that one goes through and runner advances. As Schlicker, Skeving, they're close. Schlicker looks her down the whole way, making sure not going to try for a lucky break as count goes 2-1, one out. Makes the call, pitch on, swing, can't find, go 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. I kept the count right. Next pitch, hit down the line, but foul. As she gets back to the box. It's foul. BG's and keeps her alive, but next pitch goes ball to load the count. Rather load the count than bases. So with full count, one out, chance to make it 2. Pitch on and hits the dirt, unfortunately. As number 7, Andri Yukas? That is a Y-U-C-A-S and then a Z. I don't know. I don't believe it is a Latin origin name. And I cannot pronounce that. I only speak Latin-based languages. Mostly. As ball goes through and runner comes home. As runner on 2, one out. Person still in the batter box. Try to get out of this inning and let their bats maybe do a little bit of talking. As pitch on and runner will leave early. That one I don't think was accidental. His count stays 1-1. Schlicker delivers, goes strike, so count goes 1-2. As coach says, she's not afraid. Well, he thinks she's not. She's probably not. She looked confident in there. Don't make it in the Cedar Park lineup. Without being afraid, his next pitch goes high, 2-2. Singing. Not quite as enthusiastic as before. Count. 2-1. For some reason. I felt like it was 2 strikes. So this one put into play, but just bunted low, and Schlicker gets to Emmons. To complete the top of the 5th, we'll go bottom. King up, Clough on deck, Chenoweth guaranteed 3rd. See what can happen. As we get back to the action, King not on deck. Garth brings in Ariana Zapata, Olivia to bat. Senior. Yikes. Senior start. And varsity play. So it'll be 3 seniors back to back. 2 back. Swing again. Just can't quite find. It's a good swing, but just needs to be able to make contact with it. 0-2 the count. She's got to play very defensive here. Readies herself up. Gillis, not an easy pitcher to face, but swings can't quite connect. So Clough gets her second chance now. Chenoweth hits to deck. Both of their second at-bats. See if they can get something going. Her mother on the fence, trying to hype her up. Bring the energy. I haven't seen her sister here yet. It would feel weird if she wasn't, as she is quite literally on the team. First pitch goes ball. And she hasn't at least made a start. But the Cloughs, there'll always be a Clough at second base. Next pitch, low. Takes it 2-0. Find a way on base on any way. OBS stat. OB Trice. Next pitch on. That goes high. So Clough works her way to a 3-0 count. See if she can get. Needs one more ball. Unless she wants to. Probably not a real need to swing here. But instead sends it down the line. And Clough singles here on senior night. You love to see it. I didn't say anything for her to yell at me. I've injured her car one time, and she was... So Chenoweth gets up now. Our third senior of the night. Except, once again, shout out to DeBach. Lexi DeBach, who... Not here. Still a senior, though. As Chenoweth swings. Good swing, but just couldn't quite find. As Clough makes her way back to base. Steele on deck, who's had a great batting day. 2 for 2. Both singles. As Chenoweth, goes to swing. Good job. Leaves her shoulder, but then keeps it still. Just takes the ball. Next pitch. It's a good swing by Chenoweth. Just can't quite find. So 1-2 here. Feeling the energy. Only sends out 1 ball, 2 strike. Ump calls. Ump's correct. Here we go. Pitch on. Let's go strike, unfortunately. And Clough won't quite test it. So Steele comes up. Oh, wait. Are they going to take Gillis out? Yeah, I can tell from Gillis's face they're going to take her out. She wants to stay, but they're probably going to give her a what they call a professional move, and they'll let the Cedar Park fans clap her off the mound. As yes, clapping from Cedar Park. Gets her last regular season game as an Eagle comes to an end. Congratulations to a great clear to Gillis, who I assume was varsity all 4 years. I can't say it as a firm stat, but I can say it as someone who was given a microphone and they're not going to kick me off for saying it. Unless Dave Moon does, but I don't got that much left anyways. So it's number 5. Leia Nelson, who gets called out to do it. And I assume UCAS or Hilt is out there somewhere. 7 or 12, I can't. Oh, it looks like UCAS sets second. She's getting her warm-ups in. Haven't seen anyone ever else pitch for the Eagles. I'm sure she's good. She had a great game. Just when you're starting pitchers, Erica, it's not like you're gonna see much play. So Steele will be the first to face. Despite Erica not letting up a run so far, Steele's been a little bit of kryptonite there with two singles. Overall, had a great game with a couple of got a pop out and 2 or 3 grounders picked up and finished. So, ump calls to play ball. She put on her face gear. Schlicker has seen near misses twice recently. You gotta wear your PPE, but not the COVID kind. Is pitch on. That one's high. Steele stays. Good power behind that. It's loud. She's got 1 base runner on. Just Clough there. Here we go. Nelson looks again. Pitch on. That one, ooh, just a little too high for the ump's liking. And see, maybe her parents, Steele's parents, telling her send it deep, fouled off towards caught by the catcher, but it was off the fence, and we count the fence as dead. Feels harsh. I'm a fence man. This next pitch on inside. 3-1. See if Garth has any words of wisdom here for his shortstop. He does not. Next pitch on, walked. So a great game. 2 singles and a walk for Steele. Completes her batting, well, maybe not. Still 2 outs, but I guess it's not technically over. As Hardwick steps in now, runner on first and second. See if she has the gall. That's not the right word at all. Has the need, the hit to send Clough round, completing the diamond. So first pitch swung on, miss. Next one comes in, fouled off. Yeah, the umpire walking it off, hits his toe. He'll shed a tear later. I try to act tough though here in front of all the fans. You know, really probably, I don't know if he does. Should invest in steel-toed boots. Won't have that problem. Next pitch on. Hardwick since down the line. As can't quite stay fair though. Would have been beautifully down that line. Would have sent Clough home. Would have maybe sent Steele as well. But Hardwick, unfortunately, just barely. First baseman almost made contact with it. Go. Next pitch on. Hardwick can't quite find. And thus ends the game. It was a good game. As Cedar Park wins 17-0 over the Sultan Turks. Sultan, weather dependent, will be back here tomorrow home against the Meridian Trojans, but will be traveling, I believe, Tuesday to fight for the last playoff spot against said Trojans. Appreciate the umps and Cedar Park for being here, and appreciate, of course, one last time our seniors for Sultan, Ariana, who got an at-bat, couldn't quite find. Chloe made a catch and a couple of good stops out in right field. Maddie, who had a single and a couple of catches herself, and Lexi DeBach, who unfortunately could not be here. We thank all of our seniors as come on down to JV and Macho Volleyball. I've been Seth Sorgen. Appreciate my producer, Skylar, for being here. #Turks First.